here, but the for those of you who are joining this after the fact or coming in now, my name is Jay Edgar. I'm not going to be able to see any live chat here because of the program I'm using with my phone, but yeah, it's colder than fuck out here too. It's a lot chillier this time than it was last time. I think it was out here. No, I wasn't a sweatshirt last time because, well, I used the hood to block the wind, but the wind is calm today, but it is a bit chilly here. But we are going to go over and have a look at what's going on here. It's so familiar. I take this route so many times now. So we'll walk over and take a look and see what's happening with that in just a second. Like I say, I want to point out what the mainstreams aren't going to show you right now. And I know that it looked like they did the big protest. They did was big in the middle, but it looks like they've calmed that down a little bit. But it was cold in Wisconsin the last time they did it. Well, around here too. I mean, this is all closed off, but I was assured that none of this is closed off because of the riots. I know we got the sheriff car sitting over here. I had the wrong gas station picked. A lot more. Part is I am going to stick out like a sore thumb here. I know that, like Stephen, I mean, you guys have all seen me, with the exception of when I do my. I am in the middle of Kenosha in a pair of skin-tight jeans and steel-toe work boots that actually look like they've had work done on them. So yeah, definitely. I know Neff will like that because I showed feet. Definitely out of place here. Definitely. The Ford sweatshirt maybe would look okay in place, but yeah. We're looking over here with a bunch of people who are either the nice suits because they are the mainstream press, the mainstream media, or my competition, however you want to dress, like protesters. TMJ out of Milwaukee, they're coming in and doing some of the, because a lot of them are not marked. I know that's going to be Court TV over by the safety building. I can see that. These guys, I have no idea. Somebody's either pulled over or illegally parked here. Looks like it might be illegal parking because the signs are there. But yeah, I mean, every media outlet. I mean, this is even bigger than what we had the last time we were here. That's an extra one. This one was here, but I don't think it was as big. That setup is big, and running off the power inverter from the battery from the Suburban. That's classy. I like that. But I mean, they got big setup here. That Yukon's got California tags on it. That's kind of fun. Well, we're looking around the main sculpture. Towards the courthouse with lights and microphones. So yeah, we've got a little bit of that. I don't know what this dude is doing, but he's in the middle of my shot. Fucker that he is. But I do want to go look at the protests here if I can get a shot around. I don't want to get the tags on this Explorer. That's the thing. Like, I don't care about doing state vehicle tags so much, but for the private citizen that's getting pulled over, definitely don't want to get those tags in it. Again, I mean, it's a small protest of what it is, and I mean, it's for the news camera. You can tell by looking at what's going on here. This is all for the news camera. because that's what they're in and zooming in on. And once I get out of the crowd, I'll talk just a bit about that. Let's see if I can get around. I don't want to go in the middle of the road either. No, that was so cringe. Yeah, when we go down toward car source, I'll talk a little bit more about what I'm seeing here, obviously. I'm not going to do it right up in front. Let's play leapfrog with these guys stopping traffic in the middle of the fucking road. Do the median. The trolley's not running, so we can do the median, I think. All right, let's have a trial. Yeah, there's a skateboard sitting up on the light post. And I came down here is I just wanted to see out of here. I'm gonna play leapfrog again in just a second. I don't have to worry about getting his tags on camera because he ain't got no fucking tags. He's in here in the midst of everything. Alright. Back to the other side. Let's have a look. So, yep. More MSM everywhere. Well, I think we're going to do the mile again, just to reiterate on where everything went. And more so just because I went down by the car source and it does look like there might be a little bit of vandalism down there again, too. I'm not ready to see this all get blown apart again, but it looks like it's going to. I mean, they'll actually have the enforcement arm of the federal government on hand this time. But still, I mean, there is going to be some. But there again, I mean, if this was a situation where he would have done this on Monday, what he did this time through, if he would have done this on Monday, you probably never heard of Rittenhouse taking their aggressions out on people. So, yep, there's Ruther. There's where the graffiti was getting cleaned up. If I remember correctly, Ruther was closed through the entire thing. I do love what's going to go down and how much shit is going to go down. So we're coming up on 59th Street. Now, get private citizen man out of the shot because they don't have a release. 58th Street. There's a because I know they mentioned 2 and 3. They didn't mention 1. Dude, if it was me, I'm sorry to say this, if it was me, I'd already be having a conversation with somebody. Although, of course, that's just me. I think may also be put completely to naught at this point. Looks like they might be throwing something in. I'm looking around for like telltale stuff for protests too. Just I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking to see if I can find piles of bricks or something. Yeah, that is a lot of merchandise if something goes wrong out here again. And legitimately, the grievance this time, I mean, because we're gonna go walk by where all of this happened. This isn't gonna be like the Jacob Blake thing where they were all down here and everything was going on down here. This, I mean, the grievance is on this end of town. Jacob Blake, just based on the direction I'm facing right now, happened 2.5 miles behind me. Okay, so just about motion flipped is what happened essentially. I'm not pulling much wind. I don't feel a lot of wind, so I don't think you're picking anything up off my microphone, but to, you know, like where it all started. So yeah, that was the car source, and the barricade was along here. Like you couldn't drive here because this was, you know, I did come over here and see this or anything there up to the, but there again, I'm walking through here. We're, you know, this is where I think he was in front of the Firestone we just passed, help people and whatnot. This area, that's the ultimate gas station right there. And see there, that was, yeah, there it is. I mean, you can see the pumps. You can see where Rosenbaum was screaming. The lights were all on underneath there too, so it was bright and clear. You knew what was going on. I mean, you could see the dude. He was there. The barricade, but I remember, yeah, going up through, and there's the church where he was in, and you know, reaching, yelling out, medical. But yeah, and then he got the call to come down for us here. So a little bit tighter. And right now we're looking at running down this stretch of road. You know, we've had the court language and all the languages out there too, including the right there, skateboard man and one-armed man. It's dark out. You don't know. Wasn't very tough. I mean, and then the Cadillac sitting next to it, because they were pointing just around the corner of that building, right? Was approximating for video where when the first either some leaks or some is. So this wouldn't be one. So I'm guessing one right over there, that fence. After they start yelling to kill him, and we heard all that right about here. And yeah, that would be in the general direction. Kind of just the gist of the night there, and then something happened. Right back down in here. Let's go back up towards. No, I want to. I was being followed, and I didn't know if it was somebody who was unfriendly or not. And he knew that I knew that he was there. I wonder if it's actually going to get back to people, if they are actually going to send me. Keep that in mind. That is going to make some of the big difference of all this. Is the fact that it's not an election year. My thing that I'm looking at, begging for a lesser charge. I mean, that shows very, very much soy in the face of the prosecution, which that dude is very soy. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, for right now, it looks really, really calm out here and doesn't look like there's going to be a lot going on. Now, one of the things that I was questioned for me here is if it was blocked and you're in and across from the park, which I mean, there's a church, given the fact that you have no idea what's going on with anything right now. I'm going to try this from the other side, actually, because they're working on this side here. Which, again, another place where, you know, especially if you're in unfriendly territory, where somebody can jump back out and do something. To the other argument, going back this way. You had no circumstance, paranoia. Let's go back up. Especially, they haven't. Well, they were walking out there, are just joining now. That program works on my phone with Restream. Now, if I was the chat on the screen, but because I'm using a custom mark key after the fact, because I did that last time I was down here. Which when I power down, because I know I have permission to. But I'll go over there. We'll get this power down. Good. I was talking about that on stream, how much I like that when we were looking at the maps. Best coffee in Kenosha, dude. If any of my followers come to Wisconsin, we won't go to where I live. Holy shit. Hood hair. My hair's all over the fucking place. It's for charity. We'll come down to Kenosha. I'll show you around. I'll give you a personalized tour of where everything went down. And we'll go to Common Grounds because it's such a good coffee shop. There is nothing like that where I live now. Not even in the big city adjacent that I know of, anyway. I've looked. I can't find one. I mean, I can go to Dunkin' Donuts, but that's franchise. I like supporting local business when I can. I think that's going to happen. I think that is going to have to happen. There's coffee in the truck, but still. Like I said, if I was this dude, I'd start finding another place for all those. Because that's going to be a lot of... Now, and I understand it's all insured, so... Still, that is going to be a lot of inventory that ain't going to exist anymore. I don't know, maybe homie's counting on it. I saw the sign shift for a second, just then I was watching the viewfinder. I wasn't watching out in front of me. It looked like there was a Gadsden flag on the front of the Luther High School sign. I'm like, no way. But alas, that wasn't it. Hey, look, there goes my competition. Maybe he's going to try and run me over. She was cute. News anchor, but she was cute. I wonder if the world would end if an independent journalist and a mainstream news anchor hooked up. Do you think that would cause, like, antimatter and matter coming together, cause them to cancel each other out and annihilate each other? I'm willing to experiment with this. I'm completely off the rails at this point. I mean, we're not seeing anything big or major here, but definitely seeing property of KUSD. Don't hurt us, please. It's like there's a little bit more gathering. I don't even know what's going on in the building right now. That's one thing that we do need to keep in mind of this. I have no idea what's going on in that building right now. I did this before I moved, actually. Look at all that mainstream, yo. Look at all that. That's what Kenosha, they did a partial shift, like what Minneapolis and them are trying to do, is where they started to have some community service officers to come and respond to stuff, but, you know, the main policing is still done by a police force. Oh shit, the trolley was running. I might have got run over by the trolley in the tracks. I didn't know they were running. Dude, it's November. Why the hell is the trolley running right now? Oh, the Fox News people are here. Dude, they're waiting for something to happen today. I wonder if there is going to be something, like, I wonder if I'm going to get home and find out there's a verdict while I was driving. I'll probably listen to that on the way home, but yeah, with everybody gathering up out here like this, oh, we got a demonstration going. I hate to say it, but you gotta listen to the fucking soy here. The dude's trying to yell no justice and nobody's yelling back to him, or they're really quiet. Shut what down exactly? I don't know if this. You know, I always joke about I get my All right. So there was that chant. How are you doing, guys? Not too bad. Trying to get in on that one sign that somebody's standing up in front to a certain extent, but you know how zoom pinch to zoom is, of course. You know, and prepare for the night show, the night stream. Definitely does. So they're to a guy yell no justice, and a few people with the soy must be powered down. Since we what the verdict was, I'll be watching that in another tab and just seeing if something pops up. And guys, if you're new here, and there again, I can't see the chat right now because of the program. For the past week tonight, 5:30 Central Time, on the same channel you're watching, no matter what the channel is, because I know I'm on a forum right now. And hopefully I'll be able to get through some of the closing arguments on the drive home. So, no idea. But let's get another quick shot of the quote unquote. It looks like it says someone's be really welcome off of here. Welcome to the Judge Schrader shit. So that's and there's a guy. Oh, there's the truck. I'm going to go grab a little bit of coffee, a bite to eat, and head home for the major in the live chat I need to address. As we go, I will do so on the Red Edge, and we will see you next time. Take care.